Neurodiversity is basically it's the understanding that not all brains work the same, and it's a normal biological process. Just like different people have different hair color or texture, different colored eyes, people's brains work in different ways.
Kind of comes from the idea of biodiversity in nature, where different doesn't mean defective. It just means different and maybe well suited for slightly different things.
These aren't preferences. These aren't things that people can just change about themselves. This is just how they work. And so being able to meet people where they're at and have a conversation around people's needs. I would say clear communication is one of the most important things. I think that a lot can go wrong when people start to talk past each other or not understand what each other are trying to say.
You know, an understanding for the things that their partner needs that that might be special or different from what you know.
I'm listening. I want to understand. Can you tell me what that feels like for you, or what that felt like? Or it sounds like it's that situation we were just in was really overwhelming for you. I could see why you would feel anxious about that. So you're not dismissing or minimizing what they're feeling. You're showing them like, I see you. I acknowledge you, and I want to know what's going on for you.
It's usually a good idea to avoid saying like, oh, you're so good at organizing in this way, you just need to kind of apply yourself in this direction, or you're just not trying hard enough.
One big one is that neurodiversity is something that can be cured or outgrown, saying things like you'll grow out of it, or have you just tried focusing harder, or not losing your stuff, or keeping a to-do list.
Assuming that a person is being difficult when their needs aren't being met, or assuming that this is something that needs to be fixed or cured can promote a lot of misunderstandings or lack of understanding.
These can be really invalidating for a person, and the effects of that are someone feeling like they are broken in some way. And it's not that people can't find strategies that work for them, and it's not that people can't change. People can change in many ways, but as a foundation for change, one needs to be acknowledged, appreciated, and kind of taken as they are. And then from there, when they feel supported, it is much easier and more fulfilling to make changes.
So currently there are a lot of overlaps with for neurodiverse people with various mental health issues.
Trauma symptoms, anxiety. Both can experience lots of anxiety, depression. OCD is often also something that shows up.
There are also common occurrences of overstimulation or burnout for both people with autism and ADHD.
Anxiety might be related to performance pressures or the fear of forgetting important tasks, things like that. Some neurodiverse individuals might experience emotions more intensely or have difficulty regulating their emotions, which can sometimes be taken for mood disorders and things like that.
Self-advocacy can sometimes be hard for neurodiverse people because of their experiences being misunderstood or judged for their various needs and experiences.
Promote open communication with your neurodiverse partner is to just, I think, create a safe space where it's okay for them to bring in their needs and have a safe space where they don't feel like they need to mask, where they can take that mask off.
Thing that has been really helpful is to create an environment that accommodates to their sensory needs. So this might involve adjusting lighting, reducing background noise, maybe noise canceling headphones, things like that. Maybe it means using soft fabrics or avoiding strong scents. So again, it depends on each person's different, but things like that can really help a person feel comfortable. It might mean setting up a system of reminders with appointments and deadlines. I always forget to have lunch. Maybe you could support them by setting them a reminder to have lunch, or forgiving them for missing lunch. Take care of yourself too. Supporting a neurodiverse partner, it can be challenging because it's someone who's different than you. And you know what? It's probably challenging for them too because they're supporting someone that's different from them. So make sure you're attending to your own needs and mental health. It's okay to seek support for yourself when you need it. Have your own needs met in the relationship.
I think the best advice I would give someone that wants to better understand their neurodiverse partner is to really learn about the specific um, aspects of their neurodiversity. And in knowing, the more you know, then you can work together to find ways that you can adapt to their neurodiversity, and not pathologize it, not make them feel bad, but actually create an environment where they feel safe and that it's okay.
Redbird Therapy.